Hi, and welcome. As we continue to build our snowman, let's not forget to put his nose on his face, and he also needs some eyes. So, what we're going to do is hit 3 on the numpad to go to the right view, and we're going to rotate this carrot so that it will fit to his face. We'll hit R and we'll rotate it um, negative 90 degrees. So you can actually type in a degree angle if you rotate. I'll do that one more time. I'll undo. So hit R on the keyboard and we'll rotate the minus key and type 90 degrees. So the next thing we want to do is actually go to the top view and make sure we're putting that nose in place. Okay. And you want to put it where it seems about right. The one thing I want to do also, now that I see it on his face, is I want to kind of bring it down a bit. So I'm going to go back into edit mode and I'm going to select one of these vertices at the top and make sure I have on that proportional editing. And I'm just going to do the G key and kind of bring that down a bit, rotate it a little bit. We'll experiment. And we can actually rotate the entire shape a little bit too. Let's see if that looks better. And move it up and maybe make it a little bigger by hitting the S key. And you can actually hit R twice on your keyboard. If you just hit R once, it just lets you kind of rotate in a circle. But if you hit R twice, it lets you kind of give a little more experimentation as to exactly how you want to rotate it. So I will rotate it from that perspective. And now it looks like he has a carrot nose. The next thing he needs are some eyes. So I want to give him, we used to give our snowman frozen peas as eyes. So let's use our cursor and select an area for the eye. And we'll hit Shift A. And I guess for this we could just do an icosphere and scale that down and maybe make that smooth, because it'll kind of have the quality of a pea a little bit. Now, once again, it's a little bit symmetrical for my taste, so I may go into edit mode, and this is a personal choice just to, give it a little bit of a slightly different dimension than something that looks so symmetrical, and play around with that a little bit. Okay, so he has his PI, that's the first eye. And if we wanted to give him that eye in the exact same spot on the other side, what we need to do is we need to change our 3D cursor, recenter it to the very center. So if you hit Shift C on your keyboard, notice how my 3D cursor is now in the middle of the scene. And what I want to do is, right now we're editing and changing things from the median point. Let's change it to the 3D cursor because I want to duplicate that eye so that it's exactly on the other side. So I'm going to hit Shift and D, and that actually duplicated my eye, even though it doesn't look like we can see that second copy because it's exactly in the same spot as the first copy. But if you hit the S key for scale, because you're going to scale across the x-axis, so S, X, -1 is the keyboard shortcut to flip something and mirror it exactly on the other side. Now it looks a little different because remember, our snowman's head is not completely symmetrical. And actually, as I look at him from the side, I want to make his head, I want to grab some of these vertices here. I'm going to box select a few vertices and just kind of move his head. Oh, that's another thing you need to remember when you're working inside a Blender. If you change your view here, or you change from the median point to the 3D cursor, that's going to change how you edit. So I'm going to go back to the median point and make life a little easier. And I'm just going to bring it out about right there. Yeah, I like that slightly better. So now our snowman has eyes and his nose is in place. Thank you for watching.